What is going on, YouTube? I am Lamont at Large. Today I'm at the Greenlawn Cemetery here in Bakersfield, California. Got a special guest. He's not a camera person, camera shy, but it's all good. Recognized me from the cemetery yonder, and he thought he'd bring me over here and show me a couple of graves of some of his friends that have passed away.
Yes, this was one of my first acquaintances when I moved to Bakersfield. Briley. Died at 19 years old.
You guys were friends in high school, or?
No, I met him when I first moved out here to Bakersfield. I met him through my brother. He was my brother's friend, and then I met him.
What was his personality like? Like, what kind of?
He was a nice person, real energetic.
Yeah.
Cool guy. Liked everybody.
When you heard that he died, were you shocked, or were you just kind of like what was your opinion about it?
Yeah, I was kind of shocked because when he died at the time, I was incarcerated.
Oh, okay. So
yeah, I found out when I got out.
And you said he died at 19?
Yes, 19 years old.
That's very young. All right, rest in peace to Chris.
Yeah, rest in peace to Chris. Yes, this is Ryan Valdez. He died on a motorcycle accident on January 13th, 2018. He was one of my acquaintances. I met him one time at a gas station here in Bakersfield. I exchanged numbers with him, but I never got to chill with him. So, and I just seen the way he died. He went on a high-speed chase with the highway patrol on his, he had a Yamaha R1 bike, and he fell off the bike and he passed away.
So you were saying that, so the highway patrol, they were chasing him. They wanted to pull him over. Do you know why they wanted to pull him over?
Because he was speeding through the city at a high rate of speed. He would always drive his bike at high rate of speed, breaking the speed limit. So they seen him breaking the speed limit. They wanted to pull him over, and he decided to run from them because he had just bought a new bike. He had just bought a new Yamaha R1, brand new bike, not even a month old. And I guess he wanted to test it out.
And where did he die? Was it on the 99 or on the street?
It was over off of Union and in Panama. The cross streets over off Union and Panama.
And those streets there are not good.
No,
they're all messed up right there.
Yeah, they're all messed up.
I mean, who knows why he didn't want to pull over? Maybe he didn't have insurance, or who knows? But you know, he's a young kid.
Yeah.
You know, you think your life, you think you're gonna live forever, and we are very mortal, and just, you know, things happen, I guess, at the end of the day. So rest in peace to Mr. Valdez.
Yeah, rest in peace to Valdez, Ryan.
Charles L. Bell Jr., Big C Mac, March 3rd, 1981 to January 27, 2013. Charles here was shot and killed out here in Bakersfield. His murder technically remains unsolved, but they believe they know who committed it, but then he ended up getting killed himself. Jesse Andrew Harkleroad, April 16th, 1985 to October 19th, 2006. He had just had a baby, was only 21 for only a few months. He was playing poker with three of his buddies at his friend's house. And on October 19, 2006, two individuals John Tate Allen and John Thomas, local ruffians here in Bakersfield, members of an organized street gang, in my opinion, for no reason whatsoever, decided to approach these people while they were in their house playing poker in the garage, pulled out guns, and demanded the keys to a truck that was parked in the driveway. After giving them the keys, they went into the house and robbed a woman that was there at the time. One of the victim's mothers stole her wallet, and as soon as they got to the truck, they opened fire, shooting everybody that was there in sight. And sadly here, Jesse was shot and killed. They later took the truck. The police were called. They seen them in the truck at a park here, I believe off Plans Road, and a foot chase ensued, and the police were able to catch both defendants. And at the trial, the surviving victims pointed out the assailants who shot them and who killed here Mr. Harkleroad. And the only reason that the prosecutor can come up with for why they did this was for some kind of recognition amongst other gang members that these guys were tough and they were not anybody to mess with. And for that reason and that reason alone, they committed this crime. One of the defendant's mother, of course, she says, "Not my child, not my child." Yes, ma'am, it was your child. Your child is a murderer, and he took this young man's life, and his infant daughter will never know her father. This kid right here, he worked with special needs kids, and takes a different type of person to be able to have patience to work with kids such as that, and you took him away from his child and those kids and his parents. So I guess you could pretend to be tough now that you'll be spending the rest of your life in prison where you belong. Okay, so we got the crypt of Buck Owens. Who is Buck Owens, in case nobody knows out there?
Buck Owens was originally born in Texas. He moved to Bakersfield, where he started a country career, and one of his hit songs was "The Streets of Bakersfield," which recorded in downtown Bakersfield. They used to have recording studios down there for country singers.
Yeah.
And he was also friends with Johnny Cash, which he collaborated on songs with also.
And he was an older guy when he died. He died on the 25th of March 2006. He was still performing, but he got older, so he wasn't performing the way he was when he was younger. And I think a few hours after a performance, he had a suspected heart attack. This guy is probably the most famous person that's associated with Bakersfield. If you think of Bakersfield, like famous people, this guy's number one. There's a street here named after him, Buck Owens Boulevard. I used to park my van and sleep on right off of Buck Owens Boulevard, where that Best Western Motel, not the best side of town, but hey, you got to get in where you fit in, as the kids say nowadays. So yeah, a true legend of Bakersfield and all of country music. Buck Owens,
country singer.
Yeah, very, very famous. It's Buck Owens right here, guys. Buck Owens.
Yeah, this is the grave of Kameron Lawless. He died on November 20th, 2015. He was driving his truck at a high rate of speed down White Lane in Bakersfield, California, and he was intoxicated, and he crashed into a brick wall, and that caused his death. Instantly died from crashing into the brick wall. And he was one of my friends. I knew him personally. I used to drink with him. He used to come over to my house.
How would you describe his personality?
He was a good guy. He was a family man. He had
he had kids.
Yeah, he had a wife and he had kids. So he would just pretty much go to work and take care of his family, you know.
What did he do for a living?
He was his dad was the owner of a restaurant here in Bakersfield. I'm trying to remember the name of it. It's the Hungry Hunter. His dad was the owner of
I know that restaurant.
Yes.
Yeah.
his dad was the owner of the Hungry Hunter, and he was the manager of it.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
All right, rest in peace to Kameron.
Yeah, rest in peace, Kameron.
This here's the grave of Ted Agu, May 8th, 1992 to February 7th, 2014. Loved by all. He was a football player.
Yeah, he was a football player for Cal State. And he died on the field. Like they said, he died of heat exhaustion. He was, I guess they were doing a practice in 100-degree weather. And he got heat exhaustion, and I guess he had a heart attack and he died.
And then the family filed a lawsuit against the school, and I mean they won the lawsuit, of course, but that doesn't bring your son back. You know, money is not going to fill that void.
Yeah.
When an unnatural death occurs, you know, the progression of death is usually your parents, then you, or the grandparents and the parents, then you. So I mean, the money is simply, you know, not but a small, you know, thing to, you know, monetary compensation, but it does not replace your son. And as you can see, there's he has a bench right here as well.
Yes, he's got a bench that his parents bought.
I want to thank my special guest for joining me on this edition of Faces in Death. Live but not live, but still alive by the grace of God. We are at the Greenlawn Cemetery in Bakersfield, California. Thank you for watching. Catch up with you on the next vlog. Peace out.